Going from a close game to a complete blowout. Seattle at Baltimore. Is Baltimore the best team in the AFC?
Not ready to say it yet, but I'll say that they're definitely like really, really close. They're as close as you could be without convincing me for sure yet. But at this point, again, the only way you can convince me is by going to beat the Chiefs. Like, I got to see you do that, and then I'll say it. So it's like, in their defense, they really can't even convince me of it. It's like, it's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
There's a guideline in place that they can't even remove right now. But they're a damn talented team. They're exceeding our expectations tenfold because we expected, I'd say, a lot from them.
Yeah.
I don't think we expected this year.
No, I mean, I didn't. I honestly didn't expect the offense to get moving that quickly.
No.
Because we knew what the defense would be.
No, I was going to say, I didn't think that it would look literally exactly as I pictured. I mean, basically, I think you feel the same way. Like, the run game is still dominant, but whenever Lamar is going to pass the ball and have an option to run it, not all time, but whenever he's going to have a scramble, it's going to be like everybody's so down the field and every route combination is working so well, he has so much space. Like, it's literally exactly what you pictured if you were picturing the best case scenario for the Ravens.
Well, also what will kill you is, like, this is, like, how many years in a row without J.K. Dobbins and their backups just continue to produce? Like, that they are products, not to say they're not good players, but it seems like they're products of the system that they run. And I think that also has to do with the fact of Lamar being such a threat with his legs.
No, absolutely. That's the thing. That's the first guy you're keying on. Exactly. So, in a sense, especially in the red zone, I mean, that's exactly why a guy like Gus can elevate so much, because you're not even the first guy that they're keying on. With all due respect, he would say the same thing.
Yeah.
You got to take the edge with Lamar first, and therefore you're going to be a little out of position when they want to plow back inside.
OBJ was scoring. Keaton Mitchell was going crazy.
Shout out to Keaton Mitchell, man.
Yeah. I guess my thing is, like, going to the other side of the ball, Geno Stone is stepping up, and it's like, our
star player for real.
Where do you think the Ravens defense ranks out of every team in the NFL? Like, do you think they're top 3?
I feel like the Chiefs might be number 1. Crazy enough.
Okay.
Like, the Chiefs might be actually number 1. But actually, no. We're bringing back the emoji. Ravens logo, Chiefs logo, shaking hands emoji.
Oh, yeah.
Best defense in the league right now.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I don't even want to pick one. I'm just going to say the Chiefs and the Ravens are definitely, and that's what I think I love too. They're very unique defense. They rotate a lot. They bring very unique pressures. They bring unique stunts. They win with creativity, which is a bonus points to both of them.
Yeah. I want to ask you this because obviously I was kind of a hype beast for Seattle. 49ers fans ripped me apart. What is the thing that makes this team go to the next level? Is it quarterback play? Like, what is it? Because it seems like they made a lot of additions into. Now, in all fairness, the Lions got blown out as well, but 37-3 is a big margin for someone that's supposed to be one of the best teams in the NFC.
See, that's where this gets rough, because every Seahawks fan knows it deep down too. It sucks. Like, Geno's a great guy. He's tons of fun. The story, Geno, right back. It's lit.
I guess what's your other options though?
That's the thing. Like, yeah, that's the issue though. Like, but again, long term, they're kind of in. Let's be honest for a sec. I'm about to take off my Seahawks, like the Seahawks love shades for a sec. We've been tossing love for a while here. Like, let's take off shades for a sec. Let me just look at this completely bipartisan. If the Geno, if he doesn't keep consistently improving, which at this point is probably not likely, and you guys ask yourself, what's the QB situation to look like? Oh man, we got to pay these guys and this guy and this guy and this guy, and oh man, our young guys are getting older. We got to pay them soon. Like, what's the window right now for like where you fit in the QB with all those other guys before you got to pay him? And like, it's going to be interesting. Like, that is long. It's not that they're in a fuck situation. They're certainly not in fucked range.
No,
because you still at a long shot, fucking 2% shot, could go win the Lombardi, right? It's like at this point in time, yeah, it's incredibly rare. We talk about chances all the time. Chances of them winning 4 games in a row in the playoffs, how slim is it? Incredibly slim. But you at least are on paper, you got a shot right now. But again, things down the road here. What does the reload process look like? It's going to have to happen eventually.
I think they're taking the approach of like, let's build the roster. We have a guy that can win us some games, show. I mean, I guess this is something that it might be a rebuild method that not a lot of teams look to do. Like, their team has a really a lot of like old veterans that you can learn a lot from, and then a lot of young stars. So maybe their thought process is, okay, we have Geno Smith. He's not going to win us the Super Bowl, but he can get us to the playoffs. We can get playoff experience for these young guys, so that when the old guys do retire, these young guys already know how to win. They already have playoff experience, and then you can bring in the young quarterback into a culture where they're all about winning. They have talented guys in a DK Metcalf, in a Jackson Smith Njigma, and they're rebuilding that Legion of Boom. Maybe this is the Seahawks' plan.
Oh, it very well could be. And that's the thing, is if you pay the right guys, you know what, it will work. But it's more just about, then you got to, it only will work when you find that right guy to put behind Geno.
Right.
And that's the thing, too, is maybe just something to keep an eye on. Maybe they're going to do that soon. Jordan Love type of situation, but better in their eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, it's going to be something to keep our eye on for sure.